So I got a question. Well, so there was a time where I'm the type of person that I much rather do things in the early morning or the late nights. Midday, I'll still get stuff done, but I'm more productive throughout the times everybody else is asleep. So I would always wake up in the morning, and I don't even drink coffee, but I went out my way to go get like donuts or coffee, and I mean I didn't really need them, but it was just part of that waking up early lifestyle. It gave me something to do when I woke up early because I definitely enjoy going on rides and I definitely enjoy like driving. Especially when I lived up in North Virginia. But for this particular day, my friend she was over. She was starting to get a little hungry, and there was like a Wegmans down the block. So I'd never been there. We were tossing off ideas for each other. I think Whole Foods was an idea, Quick Way was one, but Payway was another. But we ended up coming at Wegmans, and I had never been to Wegmans. So excuse me. So I didn't know what to expect, but she been there before, so I was like, okay, she's the guest. I'm definitely we're gonna go there. So hop in my whip. We drive over there. I live maybe like 5 minutes, maybe four. Like it's not even that far. Driving distance from Wegmans, and I want to say like 5 and 4, even with traffic. Well, there's a few lights. So if there was no lights, it'd be 5 or 4 minutes, even with traffic. But it was around the block. So we pull up there, and typically I always have my backpack on me because I don't like carrying stuff in my pocket. But we get there, and I dig in my little center console to grab my wallet because I'm going in the store and I don't like going. I gotta get my wallet. So even though she suggested it, she's my guest. I got you, girl. I got you. So I dig in my open my console joint, and I'm digging in there, and I cannot find my wallet. And at that very moment, I was like, my wallet's back at the crib. Like, we gotta go back right quick. Like I said, it was literally 3 minutes, 4 minutes down the block. Like, I was wasting no gas money going there and back again. Like, I wasn't. So she was like, no, we're already here. We're already here. It's good. It's good. And I'm feeling real uncomfortable because I'm like, damn, she my guest, and I was already gonna take care of it. But like that on top of me going into a store without my own wallet, like my I was raised where like if you can't afford it or you're not paying for nothing, don't touch nothing type stuff. And that just stuck with me since a kid. And so now that I'm in their store with no money and no I can't touch nothing. And like at that point I'm just questioning myself what am I even doing out? I ain't got my license on me. I don't have my wallet on me. Like what am I doing out? So she's like, it's cool. I got it. Don't worry, don't worry. I got my wallet. Like, I don't want to go back. We're already here. I don't want to go back. And she was making it known that like, if we went back, she would be upset. So I was like, okay. I bit the bullet and I said, okay. So in my mind, I'm already thinking, dang, I was about to go up in here and order up like. I said I don't even know what they had in there, but I was gonna order up like a rack ton of food, not just for like that moment, but even some for like later, because I didn't want to have to come back out or something like in the middle of the night. Because like my roommates, we would like it was like sporadical parties there. Like 1 minute you just chilling, and the next minute we got like folks coming through, we taking drinks, we just chilling. Like it was a whole vibe. I really missed that, but. I just wanted to have some food in case that had happened and we did drink or whatever, just to have something to eat for her and I, because I knew she needed it later on too. So walking in the store, and I'm already in my mind contemplating, dang, like what do I even want to get now? Like I don't know the menu, I don't know what they have to offer, and I don't want to break her bank. So so she introduces me to everything. She shows me like I see it's like a buffet style type thing where you just scoop up the foods, and it kind of based off like the weight of like what you got. And so as I'm sitting there, I'm like, okay, let me stack this stuff up. Like, let me get food in here. And I want to say the base rate was like, I want to say like $8, 9, maybe 10. All I knew was I wasn't paying for it at that point, and so like I didn't want to. I wasn't trying to get the most, but at the same time, if like I don't remember exactly how it was, but if like 2 pounds and 4 pounds of food weighed the same, like cost the same amount of money, I would much rather get four, especially since it would be like her money because I wanted to make sure I stretched it, show like I appreciated what she had. If it was me, I'd probably get like three, maybe three and a half, 2.5, but because she's paying for it, I kind of wanted to maximize like the potential for it. So but then like over four would be like an extra charge or whatever. So I wasn't trying to like go overboard. I was just trying to be the bang for the buck. So I'm contemplating different foods. I'm getting this, I'm getting that. I'm stocking it up, and I get to that little that ideal weight. So I get my box ready. She has her box done, and we're walking to go do the self checkout. And she's like, "You want anything to drink?" I was like, "Nah, I'm good. I got water. I like to drink with water anyway." But I was like, "Nah, no, thank you. I'm good." I would have loved to have gotten a Sprite or something, but like I said, I didn't bring my wallet, so I'm not about to be. Excuse me. I'm not about to be extra. Besides, I live down the street, so if I really wanted something, I would just come out of that. Hell,
Hey,
there was
you
a
okay?
Safeway like right next door to me
Hang on.
anyway, like
I'm
walking
coming.
distance next door. So, um, I tell her, "Nah, I'm good, I'm good," and she's like, "Well, if you don't want anything to drink, I'm gonna grab this anyway." So, when she said that, I started like, in my mind, I was like, "What?" I'm like, "You ain't gotta do all that." Like, she started asking me if I wanted certain things, and as I like, if I said no or as I said no, she would say, "Okay, well, I'm gonna grab another one, for you anyway. I'm gonna do this for you anyway." Like she started doing that, and I'm just like, I can't even do nothing because I ain't got my wallet. I can't even, So the store is getting packed at this point. Like it's getting busy. I want to say it was definitely a weekend because it was one of my days off, but the store is getting kind of packed now, and it's around like maybe 11, 12, or 1. It's just around that like or lunchy time. And so she starts grabbing this drink, that drink. She grabbed more drinks, grabbed this and that. She grabbed some snacks. She grabbed all this stuff. And so I'm sitting here holding my box. I'm carrying what she picked up too, but like I'm holding my box in one hand, like you know, wondering when we finna leave. Like I don't want you. I don't want all this stuff. Like I very much so appreciate the fact you're getting this food, but I already feel uncomfortable because I ain't got my wallet. Like so, we get in line, and this lady starts ringing us out. Well, I don't know why it took so. Oh, I guess because we had so much stuff. There was a line that began to form behind us, and this line like
Marquez?
grew to like 6, 7 people easily, like that, like in a second.
What the?
And so she's like, yeah, the total is whatever, whatever.
Fuck!
So my friend pulls her card out, and oh yeah, it's this guy. It's this guy. I didn't know him at this point. I went there enough to actually meet him like later on, but yeah, the guy was reading off the total. He was like, yeah, it's such and such, and I want to say it was maybe like 30, like between $25 to $35 or whatever. And she goes, she grabs her card, she puts it in the thing, and we're just talking. I don't know what we were talking about, but we were just talking. Well, as we're as we're talking, the guy he interrupts because I understand because the line's getting long. He interrupts, and he's like, the card was declined, and so I'm there like, oh my god, like I'm there feeling like a type of way. I know she's feeling a type of way too, but I'm feeling the type of way now. And she pulls it out and tries it again, and he says it's declined again.
Hey.
And so
Hey, you
as
still with
she's
us?
sitting there trying to figure out what's going on, and the whole line is like the line is at like 8 or 9 people at this point, and everybody's just looking because, like I said, we're just waiting. We're just waiting there, and that guy just looking at me, and I'm sitting there like, man, if I had my wallet, if I had my card, if I had something right now, I would just sit here, hey, swoop, pay, get our stuff, and be on our way. Like we wouldn't have to be there anymore.
Three
But
of my men dead because of you.
she's on her
This
phone,
ends,
checking
and
her
it
bank
ends
account, I guess,
now.
to see the balance, or checking her credit card status to see her balance and everything. And I'm sitting there like, I can't even do nothing. Like, I'm trying to figure out a way to do something. I'm trying to think of something. I'm trying to figure out something. I'm looking around, and
Okay.
at this
We got a
point, I wanted
situation here.
to say like I had been a cashier already, and so I peeped that on the little machine they accepted Apple Pay, and I was like, oh, okay, bet. Like my card is linked up with my phone, or my card's on my Apple joint, and I got my phone on me, so I'm about to definitely do that joint. So I go on my phone, I pull the Apple Pay joint, and right when I pull it up to like hand man's my phone, he goes, oh, it's accepted now. And so we ended up leaving. We got our food and we ended up leaving. Now everybody in the line was like looking at me some type of way, and it got me like thinking, you know, in that situation, I kind of looked like an asshole. Like I really did look like a butt at that point, cause it was like I'm just sitting there and she's paying for all this stuff. Her stuff's declined, and I'm just sitting there, and it's like I'm holding up the line. I'm doing this and that, and like I said, like I wanted to go back and get my wallet. I wanted to so badly, but I didn't want to make her feel bad. I didn't want her to like be upset, and so it put me in that like it put me in that situation. But then I allowed myself in that situation, and so it was like in situations like that, like do you go back and get your wallet even though she like nah she gonna be upset, or like do you ride it out? Because I'm telling you, we were in the car for like 10 minutes, which I kept saying we could have been there and came back. Like you don't have to come in. I would just come up, hop about the whip, go upstairs right quick, grab the wallet, and be because I know exactly where it was at. So it would be like an in and out type mission, and we would be like there and back. Like it wasn't nothing. And so yeah, that situation had me kind of sitting there because then it's like, you know, when I see someone else out in public sometimes, and that might happen, I don't I don't want to judge. I don't want to be like, oh, man's is really wilding or man's is this and that. Because like whole time he might have been in the same situation I was in. So it really had me thinking like, did I go about that the right way? Should I have been a little faster on my toes, quicker on my toes with the Apple Pay? Because like I'd never been to Wegmans before, and at that point I really never used Apple Pay. I just had my card on my iTunes joint just for like I think Apple Music and whatever they charge me for. So yeah, it just really had me questioning. But yeah, what are your thoughts and ideas of that situation? Have you ever been in that type of situation, or like have you seen someone in that situation, or you know, just leave a like, share, like, you know, if you like the story, leave a like. Hit me down in the comments with any anything you want to add or any stories you might have about the same or similar situations. And just be safe out here, man. Be safe out here.